What do you mean, why? You can't be slipping mixtapes into my bag.
Mix CD. And you're gonna feel differently after you hear it.
And you shouldn't be calling me unless it's regarding your mental health. It's inappropriate. One last time, I am your psychiatrist. You are my patient.
Yeah, I'm aware of that.
Are you? Because in our sessions, you treat me like I'm the woman who cuts your hair.
A young lady who I have the utmost respect for, by the way.
You deflect every serious question with a joke or a tangent. I need to get a true picture of who you are and where you came from if I'm going to help you.
I'm Cupid, and I'm from Olympus.
So you've said.
Listen, Claire, I feel bad about the way things have been going in our sessions. I do. Actually, it's why I made you the CD.
I'm not looking for a gesture. I'm looking for you to dig deeper.
Well, I chose the songs on the CD because I thought it might give you a little insight into what's going on inside my head.
Oh, my God.
I know, it's a pretty awesome idea, right?
I've been robbed. I don't even think they took anything. Why would someone...
It's probably an addict looking for cash lying around. Unfortunately, it's gotten pretty common around here.
And you definitely checked everywhere?
Ma'am, trust us. He's long gone.
Thanks, boys. I'll take it from here.
What are you doing at my apartment?
I was concerned for your welfare. I was robbed, Click. What was I supposed to do after that? Pour myself a gimlet and draw a bath? I wanted to make sure there was no junkie hiding in your box spring.
There's not.
Oh, good. So now I will begin the cheering up process, starting, perhaps, with the little musical insight into the inner workings of one Trevor Pierce.
Did you not hear a word I said earlier?
What were we talking about again?
Do you see any of my other patients here, Trevor?
Nope. Just me. Should probably get a little, like, gold star in my file.
I will give it to you at our next session. Goodbye, Trevor.
All right. Have your way. Ooh, sorry.
Trevor, wait. Since you're already here, if you wanted to stay and help me clean up, I guess that would be okay.
Yeah, sure. Where should we begin? Shall I suggest the bedroom? So when you go to sleep tonight, you won't be surrounded by a reminder of what happened.
They totally trashed the place.
What, this? Please. Back home, this is a typical Sunday morning in my bedroom. But you know what they always say? If you're not breaking a lamp, you're not doing it right.
They? Who is this they that always says that?
Zeus, Apollo, the guy who owns the lighting store in Mount Olympus.
There's a lighting store in Mount Olympus?
Mount Olympus. I know, it's ridiculous, but when it was called Lamps by George, they could hardly scare up a customer. Oh, Lammy. The things you must have seen in this bedroom. And what do we have here?
Out.
Okay.
I know I was supposed to meet you, but seriously, I'm on a job. I'm not lying. I'm not lying. Hey, will you tell her I'm not lying?
He's not lying. Trevor Pierce, putting in some locks. Break in? I don't know. He was here when I got here.
Does she want to know what I'm wearing?
Do you want to know what he's wearing? She doesn't, although she put it slightly more colorfully.
Ask her what she's wearing.
He wants to know what you're wearing. She says she's gonna be wearing your ass as a hat if you're lying.
Just the ass hat and nothing else? Paula? Hello?
She hung up, didn't she?
Yep.
So what's the story there?
Other than the fact that I'm madly in love with her, not a heck of a lot.
Well, she's your dream girl. You gotta make that move.
Did it sound like I was worshiping her from afar there? Look, some things just aren't meant to be.
Love's always meant to be.
Yeah, well, not in this case.
Not open yet. Although I could always make an exception.
I'm looking for Trevor Pierce.
You found him.
Paula Torres. We spoke on the phone last night about Tommy Brown. The locksmith. Something funny?
No, sorry. I just, the whole picture suddenly became clearer.
The picture.
Tell me if this sums it up. You and Tommy were dating. Things went south, you broke it off. Now you're wondering if you did the right thing, so you're giving him the cold shoulder while still sniffing around to make sure he hasn't moved on.
I'm not sniffing around to make sure he hasn't moved on.
Okay.
I'm not his ex. I'm his parole officer.
So you're a jewel thief.
Was, Mrs. Gardner. I don't want to broadcast. The whole thief thing doesn't exactly endear me to people. Take Paula, for example.
Now, Paula needs to get over that. You paid your debt to society. Besides, you were a jewel thief. You didn't kill anyone. You didn't kill anyone, right?
I never even carried a gun. I was telling that very thing to the judge when he sent me away for 5 years.
On the bright side, you don't get caught, you never meet Paula.
Well, then I don't get the chance to spend the rest of my life pining for a woman who hates me.
You're mistaking cold and superior for hatred. Look, no offense, I met the woman. She's borderline Arctic.
I know. Come on, you never had one of those icy know-it-alls who just make you crazy.
I have one of those who thinks I'm crazy. Regardless, Frosty the Snow Babe doesn't hate you. It's just the nature of the relationship, you know? She's trying to maintain a professional distance. You can't read too much into that. I never do.
Is that so? Come over here and check this out. Parole report Paul wrote 2 weeks ago. Check out the last chapter.
While there's no evidence to suggest Tommy has engaged in criminal activity, he hasn't shown any meaningful change from his pre-prison mindset. He continues to rely on the charm and intelligence that made him a masterful thief to evade responsibility in his daily life.
So you see what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, charm, intelligence, masterful. Clearly, Paula thinks you're a giant loser. This is gonna be a piece of cake.
What's gonna be a piece of cake?
You and Paula. Leave it to me. I'll have her in your arms by the end of the night.
Never gonna happen, my friend.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll leave then. Obviously, you don't really love Paula.
I don't love Paula? Let me tell you something. When I got out of prison, my plan was to go right back into business. I was casing joints using books in the prison library. My ex-wife was handling my legwork on the outside. Then I get released and I have my first parole meeting. Staring across the desk at me was this smart, beautiful woman who could see right through me. Suddenly all that mattered, all I wanted, was to be a man she could respect.
Okay, I get it. Look, you're probably right. You know, best to keep that sort of love unrequited. You're much better off focusing on your other great love, making keys.
I'm listening.
Okay. I gotta get to this singles group before the group leader destroys the last spark of romance and hope in a bunch of lonely hearts. But this is where I work. Once you come in tonight, I'll fill you in on all the details.
We've been drinking. A lot. Next thing I know, Angela's kissing me and I'm kissing her back.
First off, the police force strictly forbids fraternization between partners. You know, but what's worse is that now things have gotten very awkward in the squad car.
You need to have an honest conversation with your partner. Discuss what happened and let her know it was an unfortunate mistake.
Or, if I might suggest a solution that's a little less, you know, soul-crushing, get smashed again, hope for a repeat performance.
I think I like Trevor's way.
Yeah, I don't think I've had a relationship that didn't start with one or both of us a little wasted.
How many of you in here have relied on alcohol to start relationships? And of the people with their hands up, how many of you are presently sitting in a singles group? We shouldn't be making important life decisions when we're not in full control of our faculties.
Okay, I'm sorry, but when it comes to love, our faculties are morons. Alcohol doesn't make us do what we don't want to do. Alcohol makes us do precisely what we want to do. We're just afraid to.
Okay, that's enough for today. And your homework is to forget everything Trevor just said. Benny, can I ask you something?
Sure.
My apartment was recently broken into. In your experience, is it at all common for the robber to return to the scene of the crime?
Want to break in again? No, it almost never happens.
Good. Thank you. Wait, what did you mean almost never happened?
Hey, you know, if you're still scared about the other night, I'd be happy to walk you home.
I'm not scared.
You sure? Because it's not...
Trevor, I'm fine.
No, it wasn't perfect. But it wasn't horrible either.
What?
My childhood. Any chance we could talk about it tonight?
While you're walking me home?
Oh, well, if we're talking about my issues, it's not inappropriate, right?
Okay, I'll make an exception just this one time.
Can you imagine how hard it is growing up with Mars as your father? I mean, of all the gods, he's like a freaking rock star.
It's always hard for a child to figure out who he is and what his place is in the world when he has a successful and powerful father, whoever he might be.
Still, sometimes I wish he'd been one of the lesser gods, you know, the god of commerce or the god of cookies, the god of war and a warrior culture. You're never gonna match up.
There was a god of cookies?
God of everything. In the last couple of years, they started handing out titles as political favors. You know, god of cookies, god of hats, god of tape. Everybody gets their 15 minutes. Oh, look, here we are.
Yep.
You want me to check on the apartment?
Only if you're not done talking about your father. Thanks for doing this.
No problem.
I guess I was a little more scared than I let on.
Who's the guy?
Do I need to booby trap everything in my apartment?
Who's avoiding now, Claire?
It's a friend, okay? You happy? He's my best friend from college, actually. He was always there for me in some tough times. He was my rock. And then he got married and moved to India.
Oh, my God. Is that your high school yearbook?
Okay, out.
Why? Can I...
Out.
It's been 2 hours. I'm starting to think you don't have a plan.
Why would I drag you down here if I didn't have a plan?
My guess? You want something stolen.
You're kidding, right? Hey, Felix, did you get a load of this? Do you ever imagine me stealing?
I don't know. Give a guy money to do a job, he spends all his time chatting up his friends. Is that stealing?
Not when his killer smile is the only reason people come in here in the first place.
More bartending, less Cupiding.
It's Paula. Call me at 3 in the morning. Hey. Uh-huh. Yeah, that is weird. Who is? Okay, I'll be right over. Her lock's broken and she needs help getting into her apartment. Wonder how that happened. Good thing she didn't call one of the 1,000 other locksmiths in New York.
Well, they're not on her speed dial, are they? Look, at the parole office, you're a criminal, she's law enforcement. But at her place, 3 in the morning, you're Tommy and Paula, young lovers.
This is your genius plan? Change the setting?
Don't be dissing settings, bro. Settings are crucial. It's the reason why people kiss under the Eiffel Tower and not at the Paris Baguette Hut. It's the reason why Shakespeare set so many of his plays in Italy. You think sparks are gonna fly if it's 2 gentlemen of Detroit? I'm telling you, Paula, her place alone, it's gonna work.
Yeah, well, in any event, there's a little problem. She's there with her friend Heather.
I'm guessing you don't want your first romantic experience with Paula to be a 3-way?
What if you can't lure the friend away?
What if the sun didn't come up tomorrow morning? What if trees were purple? What if elephants refused handfuls of peanuts?
The cavalry has arrived.
Great. You came here with your alibi. That doesn't make the other night seem fishy, does it?
Hey, good to see you too. And who's this?
It's my drunk friend Heather. Her sorrows refuse to drown tonight.
Hi, I'm Trevor.
I just threw up in a vase in the lobby. Can you fix it?
You look amazing, by the way.
That's inappropriate. Can you fix it?
What is it with inappropriate? Do women own stock in that word?
I can open the door, but it'll be a lot easier to do from the other side. Where's the roof access?
No, I don't want you seizing the opportunity to show off.
I'm not showing off. It'll actually be easier for me. There's something jammed in there.
Really? Climbing down the side of my building like Spider-Man and rappelling into my apartment through the window is easier?
Uh-huh.
This coming from the same guy who bragged that if he had a bobby pin, he could break into any lock in 30 seconds.
Do you have a bobby pin?
No.
I'll be on the roof.
Trevor. It sounds funny when you say it really fast. Have you ever noticed that?
How could I not? Hey, listen, I know a place that makes a great cup of coffee.
You know who makes a great cup of coffee? Paula. She's got this special grinder. Her mother got it for her. My mother was always up in my business. Still is. Wait, what are we talking about?
Getting a cup of coffee.
Right. You know who makes a great cup of coffee? Paula.
He's in. Damn it, I forgot to tell him about the alarm.
Ta-da!
How awesome was that? No wonder you're totally in love with him.
Yeah, I think you oversold the coffee.
You almost done?
Getting there. Just so you know, I'm giving you my special You're in Love with Me discount.
Oh, I'm not in love with you. She's drunk. Drunk people get confused.
Dude, Heather totally has you mixed up with a different jewel thief / locksmith Paul is in love with.
This other locksmith sounds amazing.
Okay, out.
All right. Well, your deadbolt's secure, but I need to come back tomorrow to replace the latch on the bottom lock.
Fine, whatever, good night.
Paula, listen, I think we could have something amazing. Better than amazing.
You wanna hear something funny? When I graduated college, I was a freaking bleeding heart. 2 months on the job, one of my parolees, I really thought I'd gotten to him. He holds up a liquor store, puts the owner and a woman who wandered in to get a wine cooler in the hospital. It's been 12 years of stories like that. People don't magically transform, Tommy. Nothing has changed. I don't trust you. Do you understand?
Yeah, I think I'm clear. Nice plan.
Don't hate the plan. The plan was solid. Just too many people. Too big a space. Too drunk a friend. Did the elevator just stop?
Tight space, 2 of us alone. According to your rules, you and I will probably start making out.
You get a few drinks in me. Pipe in some mood music. Could really lose my inhibitions. That's for the better. I forgot to wax.
Long day at the office?
It's funny, Sonia, I don't remember giving you a key.
Keys are for amateurs. Who taught me that? Oh, I remember. You.
The Knicks? You're a glutton for punishment, Charlie.
Come on, you gotta stick with them.
You said there's a delivery for me? Wow.
Where did this thing come from?
Hold that door.
Hi.
It'll just take me a couple minutes to finish your lock, and and I'll be out of your hair.
Oh,
You gotta be kidding me.
I hate this stupid elevator. Hey, Charlie. Paula Torres. The elevator's stuck. Thanks. The doorman said sometimes it starts back up on its own. If not, he needs to call someone, and that could be a couple hours.
Great.
I'm hungry. Are you?
Hey, thanks for your help, Charlie.
I'll be happy just not to see her walking here alone every night.
There's grapes and cheese and an iPod and a set of speakers. Huh. There's actually a set list here called Elevator Tunes. Wait, did you set this up?
Are you kidding? I read you loud and clear last night. Trevor.
She scares so many guys away with that tough act. But underneath, Paula's such a sweet girl.
That's what I keep hearing. Cheers.
Ah, they're into the wine. Just a matter of time now.
Did you need something? No, I'm just waiting. Trevor's going to walk me home, so.
Again?
Okay, I'll admit. I was a little freaked out about the robbery, so I let Trevor walk me home, but he is actually starting to open up to me. I think he feels more comfortable with the informal setting than he does in our sessions. There is something tragic buried in his past. It's what's caused his break from reality. I am sure of it. And if the way to getting closer to unraveling that is by walking 15 blocks a night with him, I'll do it. Yes, it's a little unorthodox, but I'm a little unorthodox.
Since when?
Yes. Listen, keep the elevator stuck for another half hour, okay? I'm gonna go make my nightly rounds.
You got it.
Dirty. It's not like she didn't take care of me and my siblings, but my mom never put us first, you know? Venus just did what Venus wanted to do. I'm sure you've seen the paintings and the sculptures. Women take her clothes off at the drop of a hat. You know how embarrassing that is for a kid? And I'll tell you something else. She may have some chest. Doesn't mean that there wasn't a steady parade of uncles coming through the place. Sometimes more than one at a time.
Well, the sorts of relationships our parents had certainly affect the way we approach our own romantic lives.
That's true. I do enjoy an orgy. It's good to know it's a genetic proclivity.
I was talking about relationships you've had with specific women, not sleazy sexual free-for-alls.
Sleazy? Roman orgies are not orgies the way you think of them.
So it wasn't a bunch of people having random sex?
Oh, it was, but classy. You know, it's a catered affair with a band. Dionysus, he had a key party once. Epic. That's not a word we toss around lightly back home.
Have you seen my iPod?
Oh, yeah, about that. I borrowed it.
If you take something without the person knowing, it's not borrowing. It's stealing.
You'll be happy to know it worked its magic.
Knowing that doesn't improve my mood at all, actually. How soon before I get it back?
Soonish. Soon?
Torres, this is Detective Larrabee, NYPD. We need to talk with you a minute.
What's going on?
Several valuable diamonds were stolen from a museum around 3:30 this morning. The heist fits the MO of one of your parolees. What can you tell me about Tommy Brown? Bathroom fire, fake fireman. Seems pretty clear-cut.
Criminals copy old crimes all the time. Tommy's cleaned up his act. He's been a model parolee.
They're all model parolees until they aren't, right? How many times have I heard you say that?
We got him in a holding cell at the station. He hasn't been able to give us an alibi.
Trust me, Tommy didn't do this.
Look, if you have anything to share that might support your theory, I'm all ears. But I gotta tell you, it doesn't look too good for him.
It was you. You told the police I was with you.
You were with me.
What about your job?
Yeah, well, I don't really have one of those anymore. So, what do the unemployed do with their time anyway?
I work real hard, 7 long days. At the end of the week, in a hand I lay my pay. My friends.
So, have you ever been in love?
Are we still on this?
What's the big deal? You can tell me. Has Cupid ever been struck by his own arrow?
Well, yeah, of course. Plenty of times. Her name was Brizo, okay? Goddess of sailors. Cursed like one, too. We met at Nero's, went back to her place after, and for 2 days, we didn't get out of her bed. Well, actually, except a couple of brief interludes on the chair, in the shower, kitchen floor, chair again.
That's a hot weekend, Trevor. That's not love.
Why? Because we didn't talk later about our feelings?
Did you have any talks later?
Love's about passion, okay? It's not about filling each other in on what happened at work that day.
You know what I think? I think you've been in love and it had a profound effect on you, but it's too painful for you to talk about.
You know what I think? I think that you fashion yourself an expert on this subject, but I don't think that you've ever actually been in love before.
Oh, I've been in love. My love life is none of your business.
Everybody's love life is my business. Come on, run in here with me for 2 seconds. I gotta see a guy about a bead. So, things are good?
Beyond good. Things are great. I'm seeing her as soon as we close.
What'd I tell you? Hey, listen, you got that iPod for me?
It's at Paula's. If you want, I can call her. You can stop by and pick it up.
Aren't you... He's the locksmith from the other night, isn't he? Trevor, what's going on?
This'll just take a minute.
I still don't know what bothers me more, that the guy who installed my new lock is an ex-con, or that your matchmaking led to a woman losing her job.
Just a minute.
You know, I gotta say, for someone who's been in love, you don't have a high regard for it. Or, for that matter, for the rehabilitative power of the federal penal system.
Hey, Trevor.
Hey, what's up, Charlie?
There's the man of the hour.
All in a day's work. You should thank Charlie. Couldn't have done it without him.
Thank you, Charlie.
You know me. I'm a sucker for romance. And you got yourself a good one this time. When he had to run out the other night, bought me back a coffee. How nice is that?
What do you mean he ran out?
The other night. I thought he was leaving for the night because it was 3 in the morning. Said he'd be back. Asked me if I wanted anything. I figured maybe you were running low in provisions. Did I say something wrong?
Paula, what is it? What's wrong?
3 a.m. That's the time of the heist. I was his alibi. I feel like I could lose it at any second.
Well, you've been dealt a pretty devastating piece of information.
My friends, my mother, they all accuse me of having a wall up. So what happens? I lower the wall, let someone in, and he uses me as an alibi for a jewel heist.
I'm sorry, but That's making it a little hard for me to focus.
I always clean when I'm upset.
No, I understand the cleaning. It's a common therapeutic means of coping. It's just the fact that you're cleaning a gun.
It's not loaded.
Well, still. Thank you.
Who wants hot chocolate?
You made hot chocolate?
Chocolate makes everything better.
I'm such an idiot. I can't believe I let myself fall in love with a criminal.
You are not to blame in this. Tommy is to blame. Trevor is to blame.
Here's a thought. How about not telling the woman with the gun that I'm the reason her world's falling apart?
That's him.
Whoa.
What's going on?
You seriously gonna play dumb?
How about I just, take this from you?
I know you left in the middle of the night.
I can explain.
See, he can explain.
I was coming home from your apartment Saturday night. My ex-wife / ex-partner was waiting for me at my place. She wanted my help in stealing those diamonds. You just told me there was no chance the two of us could ever happen. I wasn't thinking straight. Then we had that amazing night, and everything changed. So I went to tell Sonia I was out. I left with the impression she wasn't gonna go through with it without me.
I told you there was a simple explanation for all this. Everybody good now?
Paula, I'll do anything not to lose you. Tell me what I can do to make things right.
Do you wanna know what you can do? You can turn back the clock to yesterday, when the diamonds were still in the museum, when I still had a job, when my heart was broken.
Hey, you swear on your life you're on the up and up?
I swear.
Okay. All right, we gotta make this right.
I think I know where to find Sonia.
Trevor, you coming?
Yes, dear. I'll call you.
If I know Sonia, she'll be at the bar in Terminal 4 waiting for the first flight out.
Excellent.
Ground transportation is located on the lower level. Ground transportation is located on the lower level.
Is this seat taken?
I'm a lesbian. I have a venereal disease. I kill puppies for fun.
Mission accomplished. I'm intrigued.
Go away.
Okay.
How'd it go? Like stealing candy from a very sexy baby. It was a rush. It's like a movie. Ocean's 11. I'm Clooney or Brad Pitt.
I see myself more as Clooney.
Well, everybody can't be Clooney, and I already called. You know what? Fine. You be Clooney.
I'm trying to remember. Did that movie have a happy ending?
Clooney gets a crap kicked out of him, but he gets a girl.
Good to know. So we're all set. You have the combination in my safe?
Let's do it.
Still problems in West Chicago. North Avenue is closed off eastbound between Atlantic and Powers. Tonight, cloudy and cold with some flurries. A low of 19. Tomorrow, a mix of sun and clouds, a high of 30. At O'Hare, it's 31. Our next report is at 5:57.
Tommy.
What do you want?
I could prove to you that Tommy's still the guy you fell in love with.
Oh, okay. Look, you have every reason to be skeptical, but if there's even the slightest chance that Tommy's the love of your life, isn't it worth a couple hours of your time? You see?
He was telling the truth. Tommy was telling the truth.
Don't kid yourself. Tommy and I worked on this together. It was mainly him, actually.
Shut.
You really don't want to make her mad. Is anybody else turned on?
Still not answering. Why haven't I heard from him? Where's he been all night?
Something he needed to do.
You know, Tommy could still be responsible for the heist. He could have set up the ex-wife while he's running off with the diamonds.
Paul, you're gonna have to trust somebody sometime. Love's all about taking the leap into the unknowable.
In a twist that has the police baffled,
You
diamonds
might want to see this.
stolen 2 nights ago have mysteriously reappeared in their case at a New York museum. Although police had no leads at the
We
time
put them
of the
back
theft,
for you.
evidence gathered at the scene of the jewels
He turned back the
returned
clock.
has led them to a suspect. The man the police had questioned in the original robbery was apprehended
Wait,
outside
what?
the museum.
That wasn't part of the plan.
No touching.
Your ex-wife is trying to reduce her sentence by saying you were in on the plan.
The museum wants you to be prosecuted for breaking and entering. They're embarrassed. They want to set an example. Now for the hard part. I've been giving this a lot of thought, and I love you, Tommy. And I really hope things work out for you. But I just can't. I'm sorry.
Well, send my regrets to the folks at county.
Trevor Pierce? Detective Larrabee, NYPD?
Oh, free drink for one of New York's finest?
No, thanks. You were mentioned in a parole report as an acquaintance of Tommy Brown. I need to know if he's contacted you recently.
From jail?
Actually, that's why I'm here.
If you're looking for Paula, she's gone.
Gone where?
Just gone. She asked me to give this to you.
That's it? No note, no goodbye, no thank you for finding me true love and happiness?
She did seem to be in a hurry.
All I'm saying is, after everything I did, how hard would it be to pick up a phone?
I had no idea that matching people by hand was going to turn out to be such a thankless job.
You're missing the big picture. They're fugitives. Is it starting to rain?
Got a heads up from the gods. Zeus is off his meds again. You were saying?
I was saying, what kind of life are Tommy and Paula gonna have on the run?
Where's your sense of romance?
Well, maybe I just need a little inspiration. Maybe if I were to hear a tale of enchantment and woe from the god of love himself.
You're not going to quit until I tell you all about my broken heart, are you?
Nope.
Once I saw our reflection, I realized a line had been crossed. I was letting him become my rock.
Trevor, we need to pick this back up later. Tomorrow, in my office.
You sure? I mean, I'm really starting to feel like you're reaching me.
Thank you for helping me through this mini crisis, but I think I need to take it from here.
Perhaps Trevor would have produced a story with a grain of truth in it. But our relationship had moved beyond the bounds of psychiatrist impatient. And though Trevor's feelings are easily hurt, he has an astonishing capacity to bounce back.
I told you I'd get that back for you, didn't I?
Yeah. So, what's up with these playlists you put on here? Elevator Tunes, Goodbye Trevor.
Elevator Tunes is mine. Let me see that.
For every rule, there's an exception that proves it. And perhaps Tommy Brown and Paula Torres are the exception here. Trevor believes they're on the run somewhere, blissed out, in love. Crossing the line may have worked for them. I still maintain it doesn't work for most. It doesn't change the central fact about that line. Once you've crossed it, there's no coming back.
If not for you, babe, I couldn't find the door. Couldn't even see the floor. I'd be sad and blue. If not for you. If not for you, winter would have no spring. Couldn't hear the robins sing.
Sorry about that.
I just wouldn't have a clue. Anyway, it wouldn't ring true.
Oh, Joey.
If not for you. If not for you. If not for you.
Lost's incredible 100th episode is a must-see. Tomorrow at 9/8 Central on ABC.
This relationship is doomed.
You sure you're not Greek? Because you're very dramatic.
Next Tuesday on an all-new Cupid.
Check it out.
Peaches.
Joe.
Love becomes a casualty of war.
I can't do this.
It's up to Cupid to heal a soldier's heart.
This war has ruined me. I can't see Peaches again.
Why not?
It's complicated.
Life is complicated. Love is simple.
You are playing with fire.
I'm supposed to report tomorrow. I can't go back.
Don't worry. I'm gonna fix this.
ABC's Cupid. An all-new episode next Tuesday at 10/9 Central. And for more Cupid, go to abc.com.